A day in my life on paper looks pretty similar to a lot of other people's, but the main difference is I have serious struggles with attention and anxiety in class and around school. This means that throughout these videos and this mini documentary, I'm going to highlight some examples of this, but I'm also going to show you how it affects a normal day for me. The first class of the day that usually gives me issues is my second period, chemistry. Although I really enjoy the content and a lot of the coursework, the main issue is that that content is usually delivered through lectures. And the problem with that is that there's nothing that keeps me interacted. In some of my other classes, such as Latin, I'm constantly answering questions and doing small pieces of work that keep me interested and focused on the task at hand. This works really well because I learn small pieces in little chunks very fast, and it builds up over a class period into a large section of knowledge that I learned that day. Since this doesn't work in chemistry, I'm forced to keep learning it outside of class, and these class periods become sort of an empty time for me. Obviously, I can't do other work during this time, so I'm sort of trapped here and I'm not able to do anything. And I do still try to pay attention, but it's very difficult, and I can even tell this. Throughout this video so far, my hand has been on my face basically the entire time. This isn't just a random pose. What I'm doing, it's a bit gross, I'm picking at the dry skin that's left on my lip as a sort of attempt to keep myself focused by giving little bits of pain so that I can keep my mind in the moment. However, this doesn't work and has turned into more of an anxious habit because I know I can't focus. On the other hand, a class I can focus really well in is history, because instead of lecturing, it is all assignments, which mostly involve reading and answering questions. And while this may also seem like something it is easy to lose focus in, there are a lot of little things that happen that keep me invested and connected. For one, the reading usually covers several different topics and have several sets of questions, so that it's not one long droning thing. Also, everyone around me is also working on the same things, and since I sit with people I know and like, I ask them questions and they ask questions and we can discuss it while we read it. This means that there's always something happening, and it creates a really good environment for me to get my work done in. After school, I usually go straight home to finish my work, where I face a few similar but slightly different challenges. Unfortunately, when I get home, my time management skills usually fall apart. At least at school, I have a set amount of time for all the things I need to do, and I can try my best to get them done during that time. However, when I get home, it's entirely up to me, and this causes a lot of problems. For some of my work that I'm at least a little bit excited to do, like my English and my history, two subjects I'm better in, but when I get to something like my math, which I usually leave for last, that I have to get out of my chair and do on paper, I usually end up playing video games, or if I do get out the paper during my math homework, I'll probably end up on my phone, both of which waste a lot of time for me and create a lot of issues around going to sleep on time. However, on the small chance that I did get all my work done, I'm able to go to sleep with a sense of productivity and fulfillment, and the thought that I did get everything done and there's no weight on my shoulders for me to go to sleep with. And that is a nice feeling to have.